And we have Caddo Commissioner David Cox joining us on our live line this morning, and I want to thank you, sir, for joining us. Your name came up yesterday. I guess you've heard.
Well, yeah, I was in Ruston yesterday doing my job, and I get a phone call saying that I was on the radio. I said, about what? And one thing led to another, and I called you and asked you if you could help me out.
Well, I'm going to play what was said so you can hear it. This was political analyst Elliot Stonecipher. We were talking about the Caddo Parish retirement system, CPERS, and the audit report saying that Caddo Parish, essentially ruling it unconstitutional. Elliot Stonecipher's filed the lawsuit. That's still pending. But he came out and made some pretty strong accusations, and your name was mentioned, so I'll replay this little segment for you real quickly.
Why anybody would defend public officials who now proven in 2 legislative audit reports, would just steal money and then say, as David Cox did yesterday and as others have before, hey, y'all, we stole it fair and square.
Okay, David Cox, you stole money fair and square, right?
Well, I'm a good old country boy, and I've been raised to protect your name when somebody like Elliot says something like that. I have never said that, and if he's got it on tape, I'd like to hear it. If he's got somebody telling him that I said that, I'd like to talk to them, because that is BS.
Are y'all entitled to the money?
Okay, let me go back to explain this my way. When I was elected, and I was signing up all my papers, and they said, we have a retirement plan. Would you like to enlist? At that time, I don't care what you are, who you are, what company you work for, you'll say, yeah, I'll enlist and, do my part, or, look for my future. So that's what I did. Did I ask at the time that I signed up, is it illegal? No, because you would think that at the time it was legal. Now, if the court comes up and says it's not legal, we will do the proper thing.
Which would be what? Give the money back?
Well, yeah, you have to.
Okay, how much money are we talking about in David Cox's account?
Right now, I've got about, over a 12-year period, I've got $28,000.
And you're prepared to write a $28,000 check back to Caddo Parish?
Well, yeah, if it's illegal.
Have you taken the money already, or is it in an escrow account? Because I've talked to various people yesterday.
It's an account that we cannot touch.
So you don't have to give it back. You haven't actually received it yet? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. See, I'm turned out. So I've already started the process for my retirement, but due to the litigations or the final ruling by the judge, we can't touch that. No commissioner can touch their account right now because of the ongoing litigation.
Let me ask you this. When we passed the amendment saying that this was no longer going to be allowed, why did Caddo Parish continue contributing?
Because you cannot stop, and that was a good question, and I had asked that, and many commissioners did. Because of the way it's structured, you can't stop it because of federal guidelines, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but that's what we were told. We cannot stop it until the court says something.
But
just
David, many people are listening to you thinking, I don't know about that. That sounds a little fishy to me. I mean, you understand that, right?
I understand that, but, I asked the same question simply because, well, why can't we just do it? And they say there's guidelines from the company or the system that we use that we're signed up with. Any carrier or any company that you have a retirement with have restrictions.
Can you repeal the local ordinances that the Caddo Parish Commission passed and stop it that way? Can you go to court and say we submit to this judgment and we agree that it's unconstitutional and we're not going to contest it?
I'll be honest with you, and that's above me. I could not give you a correct answer. All I know is that we cannot touch it until the judge says one way or the other, which I'm fine with that. Because in the end, it's going to get done one way or the other. That's why we asked for an opinion even after the fact that we had already turned in our paperwork to the judge.
Let me ask you this question then. Why are we fighting Elliot's lawsuit? Why don't we go in and say, he wins, let's stop spending taxpayer money, we're going to reverse this?
Okay, well, back in 2004, or before 2004, when this was done, the parish attorney, an outside attorney, the Caddo Parish Commission at that time did all the work to get this set up. It went down to Baton Rouge. It was approved, and it was done. So, following the guidelines of how they set this up, back then, this was legal.
Gotcha. The accusation
So-
Elliot made again, saying that you have said that y'all were stealing money, you adamantly deny this, ever saying that.
Yeah, I've never met the man. I've seen him. I've talked to him in passing, but as far as knowing Elliot, I don't know this man. But if it's not the school board, it's the city council. If it's not the city council, it's us. I'd like to see Elliot put his name on a ballot one day if he thinks he's got all the answers and run for office and let him do this.
Caddo Parish Commissioner David Cox, I can't thank you enough for the time and your candor. You know, a lot of people wanting to hide and shy away from this, but you were right out front and center, and I appreciate it.
If you give me 2 seconds, let me say just one thing.
You bet.
I've been here 12 years. We have taken Caddo Parish from fighting in the halls and being on TV every week to having a budget that's balanced. We just gave law enforcement across Caddo Parish money to upgrade their services. We do what's right for Caddo Parish, and for this guy to come out and say the things that he did, especially against me, that's basically lies. We can't have that in Caddo Parish. We need to look forward as far as what we're doing in Caddo Parish and the city of Shreveport and grow this community, not tear it apart.
David, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, ma'am.